Good morning, students. Already we discussed about exercise 4.3 up to 8 problems. First Roman up to 8 problems. Now we discuss about second Roman onwards. So in second Roman, formulate the following problems as a pair of linear equations and their solutions. So ఇచ్చిన వర్డ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ని పెయిర్ ఆఫ్ లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. కన్వర్ట్ చేసి దాన్ని సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. So first one, a boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So two words. So what you have to find here? Determine the speed of the stream and that of boat in still water. So speed of the stream and speed of the boat. Those two you have to find. So those two quantities you have to assume x and y. Let second Roman first problem. Let speed of the boat equal to speed of the boat in still water equal to x kilometers per hour. Speed of the stream equal to y kilometers per hour. So in this problem these two quantities you have to find. That's why we are assuming these two quantities as x and y. So here they give a boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So towards upstream, speed of the boat. Towards upstream means, so వాటర్ లో బోట్ ఇలా పైకి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఆ వాటర్ ఫోర్స్ కి బోట్ స్పీడ్ అనేది తగ్గింది. సో అప్పుడు స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది బోట్ ఏమైంది, బోట్ స్పీడ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దానికి స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్ట్రీమ్, ప్రవాహ వేగం అంటాం స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్ట్రీమ్ అంటే. సో ఆ వాటర్ ఫోర్స్ అనే దానివల్ల బోట్ స్పీడ్ తగ్గింది కాబట్టి హియర్ యు హావ్ టు రైట్ x minus y కిలోమీటర్స్ పర్ అవర్. నెక్స్ట్ టువర్డ్స్ డౌన్ స్ట్రీమ్, స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది బోట్ equal to x plus y kilometers per hour. So towards downstream is when the boat travels in the downwards direction. In the downwards direction, ఆ వాటర్ ఫోర్స్ అనేది బోట్ స్పీడ్ కూడా యాడ్ అయ్యి కొంచెం స్పీడ్గా అయింది. సో కాబట్టి స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది బోట్ ప్లస్ స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ది స్ట్రీమ్ x plus y kilometers per hour. Towards downstream speed of the boat. So first condition they gave, towards a boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. Given boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So it goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So time taken to cover the distance 30 kilometers towards upstream is towards upstream time. Time means to find time, what is the formula you have? Distance by speed. So towards upstream, distance is 30 kilometers, speed is x minus y kilometers. So time taken to cover the distance 30 kilometers towards upstream is distance by speed. So 30 kilometers by speed x minus y. So towards upstream, time taken to cover the distance 30 kilometers is distance 30 kilometers by speed x minus y kilometers plus this is the time taken to cover the distance 30 kilometers towards upstream plus time taken to cover the distance 44 kilometers towards downstream. So distance 44 kilometers by towards downstream, what is the speed of the boat? X plus y kilometers. This total time is 10 hours. So in this way you have to convert. So once again I am explaining this one. Boat goes 30 kilometers upstream. That means time taken to cover the distance 30 kilometers towards upstream is distance by speed. Distance is 30 kilometers by speed is towards upstream. Speed is x minus y kilometers plus again time taken to cover the distance 44 kilometers towards downstream is towards downstream distance is 44 kilometers and speed of the boat is x plus y kilometers. So both of these two times equal to 10 hours they give. Similarly, in 13 hours it can goes 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. So similarly it goes 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream in 13 hours. So in 13 hours it can goes 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. So in the same way, alright, towards upstream, time taken to cover the distance 40 kilometers is distance 40 kilometers by time taken to cover this distance is distance by speed. Distance is 40 towards upstream. Speed of the boat is x minus y kilometers per hour. X minus y plus towards downstream. Distance is 55. Speed of the boat is x plus y equal to 13 hours daily. These are the two equations. From the word problem, we are converting that word problem into these two reciprocal equations. These two reciprocal equations you have to convert into pair of linear equations in two variables and then you have to solve. So already you learned how to solve a pair of reciprocal equations by converting them into pair of linear equations in two variables. After that, by using either elimination method or substitution method, you can solve. So similarly here, to convert these two into pair of linear equations, already these two are in terms of the variables x and y. That's why don't take variables as x and y. You can take any different variables. So that's why let 1 by x minus y equal to a. 1 by x plus y equal to b. Then equation 1 comma 2 becomes, equation 1 is in place of 1 by x minus y, when you are substituting a, this becomes 30a plus 44b equal to 10. 40a plus 55b equal to 30. These are the two equations. By converting them into pair of linear equations in two variables, these reciprocal equations becomes 30a plus 44b equal to 10 and 40a plus 55b equal to 13. Now by solving them by using elimination method, so I am multiplying this with 4 and this with 3, then these two becomes 120. Then I can remove a. So equation 3 into 4 implies 30 fours 120 A plus 44 fours 176 B 10 into 4 40. Next equation 4 into 3 implies, so 40 into 3 120A plus 55 into 4, sorry 55 into 3, 3 5 is 15, 3 5 is 15 plus 1 16, 165B equal to 13 3 is 39. Now subtracting these two, whenever we are subtracting, second equation signs becomes change, positive becomes negative, here positive becomes negative, here positive becomes negative. So 120A gets cancelled. 176B minus 165B equal to 11B. 165 plus 11, 176. So 11B equal to 40 minus 39. Sorry, 40 minus 39 you will get 1. So B equal to 1 by 11. Now substitute this value in any one of the equations. Substitute in equation 3. First in equation 3 I am substituting 38 plus 44 into B value is 1 by 11 equal to 10. Now here these two gets cancelled, 11 ones, 11 fours. 30A plus 4 equal to 10. 30A equal to 10 minus 4. A equal to 10 minus 4, 6 by transposing 30 to this side. Here it is multiplying, by transposing this to the right side, it will divide. 6 by 30. 6 ones, 6 fives. So A equal to 1 by 5. Now here we are getting the values of A and B. From this we have to find X and Y values. Now what is A? A equal to 1 by 5. B equal to 1 by 11. A means what? 1 by X minus Y equal to 1 by 5. Cross multiplying these two. X minus Y equal to 5. Similarly, B means 1 by X plus Y. 1 by X plus Y equal to 1 by 11. Cross multiplying these two, X plus Y equal to 11. So consider this as equation 5, this as equation 6. Now by adding these two, X minus Y equal to 5, X plus Y equal to 11. Adding these two becomes cancelled. 2x equal to 11 plus 5, 16. X equal to 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 8. Now substitute this value. X equal to 8. Substitute X equal to 8 in any one of these two equations. In 6, what do you get? Here when you are substituting 6 plus Y equal to 11. Y equal to transposing this to this side. Here we are adding 6, by transposing that side it will subtract. So 11 minus 6, Y equal to 5. So what we are considering X? X means speed of the boat in still water equal to X kilometers per hour. X means, what is X? 8. 8 kilometers per hour. Similarly, speed of the stream. Speed of the stream equal to 5 kilometers per hour. So in this way you can solve this word problem by using the reciprocal equation. First you have to convert given word problem into pair of reciprocal equations. After that, from that pair of reciprocal equations, you have to convert that pair of reciprocal equations into pair of linear equations like this. After converting these equations in the form of ax plus by plus c, then you can solve this by using either elimination method or substitution method. You can find the values of a and b. From this you can find speed of the boat and speed of the stream. So in this way you can do second Roman first problem. Next second one. Rahim travels 600 kilometers to his home partly by train and partly by car. He takes 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometers by train and rest by car. He takes 20 minutes more if he travels 200 kilometers by train and the rest by car. Find the speed of the train and car. So here what you have to find, speed of the train and speed of the car. So those two unknown quantities you have to find. That means you have to consider those two unknown quantities as x and y or any two variables. Rahim travels 600 kilometers to his home partly by train and partly by car. Total distance he travels is 600 kilometers towards his house. But in that 600 kilometers he travels some distance by train and some distance by car. So he takes 8 hours to cover that 600 distance. 120 kilometers is traveled by train and the rest by car means, so among 600 kilometers remaining 120 kilometers. 120 kilometers is traveled by train and the rest by car means 120 kilometers train మీద travel అయ్యాడు. ఇంకా రిమైనింగ్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది? 480 kilometers. Those 480 kilometers he traveled by car. Similarly, he travels 200 kilometers by train. 200 kilometers by train means remaining 400 kilometers he traveled by car. So first time he takes 8 hours and the next time he takes 20 minutes more. 20 minutes more means 8 hours 20 minutes he takes to travel that 600 kilometers. So you have to convert this word problem into, similarly same as second Roman first problem, you have to convert first this into pair of reciprocal equations. After that you have to solve them by converting them into pair of linear equations. So first one, total distance what you have traveled. Total distance traveled equal to 600 kilometers. Second Roman, second problem. He takes 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometers by train and the rest by car. So given Rahim takes 8 hours to travel 120 kilometers by train and the rest by car. So time taken to cover the distance 120 kilometers by train is, for time what is the formula you have? Distance by speed. How much distance he covered by train? 120. So 120 by, here you have to assume two unknown quantities. What is the unknown quantities? Speed of the train and speed of the car. So first you have to assume those two. Let speed of the train equal to x kilometers per hour, speed of the car equal to y kilometers per hour. So to cover 120 kilometers by train, time taken to cover the distance 120 kilometers by train equal to distance covered towards by train equal to 120 kilometers by speed of the train is x kilometers. This is the time taken to cover the distance 120 kilometers by train plus time taken to cover the distance by car. So 120 kilometers train మీద travel అయ్యాడు. Total distance ఎంత travel అవ్వాలి? 600. So 600 minus 120. 0, 10 minus 2, 8, 5 minus 1, 4. 480 kilometers. Remaining 480 kilometers he travelled by car. So 480 kilometers by speed of the car is y kilometers per hour equal to how much time it takes? 8 hours. So this is the time taken to cover the distance 120 kilometers by train, plus this is the time taken to cover the distance 480 kilometers by car. This total time they gave 8 hours. This is our first equation. Similarly, next condition they gave, he takes, given, he takes 20 minutes more if he travels 200 kilometers by train and the rest by car. So he takes 20 minutes more if he travels 200 kilometers by train and the rest by car. So we are assuming speed in terms of kilometer by hour, then the time will be always in the form of hours. So 200 kilometers by train means time taken to cover the distance 200 kilometers equal to 200 by speed of the train is x plus remaining distance is 400 kilometers. So this 400 kilometers he travelled by car, by speed of the car is y equal to 20 minutes more means here time is 8 hours 20 minutes. So 8 hours plus 20 minutes. So here this time is kilometers per hour. Here time is in terms of hours. Here also this is in terms of hours. This is also hours. You have to convert this 20 minutes also in terms of hours. The equation becomes in terms of hours. So 200 by x plus 400 by y equal to 8 plus 20 minutes, how you can convert into hours? 20 minutes by, so 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 20 by 60. 20 ones, 23s. 1 by 3 hours. So 200 by x plus 400 by y equal to 8 plus 1 by 3. So 200 by x plus 400 by y equal to 3 8s are 24 plus 1, 25 by 3 hours. This is about second equation. Now you have to convert these two equations into pair of linear equations. So assume let 1 by x plus y equal to a, 1 by x minus, 1 by x equal to a, 1 by y equal to b. Then 1 comma 2 becomes, 1 comma 2 becomes equation 1 equal to 120a plus 480b equal to 8. Second equation is 200a plus 400b equal to 25 by 3. Consider these two equations as equation 3 and equation 4. Now I am solving these two equations by using elimination method. So if you want to remove a and b, if you want to remove a, you have to equate these two coefficients same. Otherwise, if you want to remove b, you have to equate these two coefficients same. So here LCM for 120 and 200. One 260s, 200s, 230s, 250s, 215s, 225s, 5 3s, 5 5s. So 2 2s 4, 4 2s 8, 8 5s, 40, 43s 120, 125s 600. So LCM for both of these two is 600. That's why you have to make these two coefficients as 600. That means equation 3 multiply with 5. 12 5s are 60. So 125s are 600. 600A implies 600A plus 480 into 5. 5 zeros are 0. 5 8s are 40. 5 4s are 20 plus 4 20. 2400B equal to 8 into 5 40. Similarly, equation 4, to convert this coefficient into 600, I am multiplying with 3. So 200 into 3, 600. 600A plus 4 into 3, 1200B equal to 25 by 3 into 3. So these two gets cancelled. Now subtracting these two, here plus becomes minus, these two gets cancelled. 2400 minus 1200. You will get 1200. 1200B equal to 40 minus 25, 15. B equal to 15 by 1200. So 15 ones are 15 8s are 120. So 80. So B equal to 1 by 80. Substitute this value in 3 or 4. I am substituting this in equation 3. So in equation 3, 120 A plus 480 into B value is 1 by 80 equal to 80. So 86 are 480. So 120A equal to 8. Transposing this 6 to the right side, it becomes minus 8 minus 6. A equal to 8 minus 6 is 2. Transposing 120 this side, it will divide by 120. 2 1s are 260. Therefore, A equal to 1 by 60, B equal to 1 by 8. A means what? 1 by x equal to 1 by 60. Similarly, 1 by y equal to 1 by 8. Cross multiplying these two, x equal to 60, y equal to 8. So x means what? Therefore, x means speed of the train equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Similarly, speed of the boat equal to 80 kilometers per hour. So speed of the train is 60 kilometers per hour and speed of the boat is 80 kilometers per hour. So in this way you can solve this problem.